Hello, Libra. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. Thank God it's Friday, right? Well, happy Friday. Welcome in. Welcome back. If you haven't been with me before, hello. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of in a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get these messages out for you real quick, Libra. Okay. This is a general reading for Libra, so please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to. We all live different lives and we're all on different timelines, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? I do private readings. My information is down below. So I embody my spirits. My spirits are always with me. I communicate with my spirits through my pendulum here. Okay. They answer me yes or no. Whatever I ask, they'll answer me back, or I can channel in on them as well. Okay. Of course, this means love. The other way is not like, they don't like something. They were gonna choose that. They're not gonna choose the cards today. I will just do a Celtic spread. See what spirit has to tell you today. Subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay, it's an energy exchange between you and I and my spirit. So I can pick up on your story, or they can pick up on your story. You can ask whatever. And also put your notification buttons on all, so when I go live you don't miss my reading, or you can ask spirit whatever you want. Okay, I'm also doing that this year. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's coming. I just don't know when. Okay, when they're ready. All right, they tell me what to do and all that stuff. Okay. All right, so again, let's see what we got in store for Libra today. What's in the present energy for Libra? I feel like for some of you, you're saving money. You can be getting breadcrumbed for some of you also, or you're saving your money. You might be keeping your emotions back from somebody or something like that. But also right now, you're in the Queen of Pentacles. All right, this is your current situation. Queen of Pentacles. You can be a mom, a nurture, providing for your family, a working parent, somebody who's nurturing. It can be an earth sign. You can be dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You can be dealing with somebody with that sign, or you can have that in your chart. Okay. What else? What's the influence? What's the helpful or challenging energies for Libra? The star. Okay. So knight of swords. Somebody, is coming through, defending their beliefs to you, or something like that. Ambitious, driven to succeed. This can be you. You're driven to succeed, or action orientated, ambitious, Libra. Okay. And then your past issues, the star, hope, calm, purpose, fate, your immediate past. What is behind you is Nine of Cups. For some of you, stability, gratitude is here for your past. Something must have happened right now. Your crowning thoughts right now is, this queen of swords who backstabbed you and was being sneaky, and who did something to you, and did something behind your back, trying to deceive or something like that. I feel betrayal, something, trying to get away with something. But that's what I feel. Somebody, right now, this is what you're thinking. Somebody's probably trying to get away with something here. All right, Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is trying to get away with something. This is a water sign, either Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is trying to get away with something here in your energy, being deceitful or something like that. Yeah, somebody's acting strategically or trying to get away with something, or keeping something close to their chest, maybe. What's the immediate future? What's about to happen? What's about to happen here? Yeah, burden, some kind of burden they're about to throw on you. Maybe somebody's throwing up or something like that, or threw up, or yeah. But extra burden, something's about to, I don't know, some kind of completion. This can also be completion of some sort. Maybe for some of you, you're graduating, you're going to be finishing something. Maybe you finished something that was, it was a burden or it was a responsibility. Maybe you paid something off, something like that. Yeah, somebody who, did this trickery to you or scam or whatever, yeah, gave you extra burdens here. Or is about to give you, I feel like, a timeless reading. Like this could have happened already. This is about to happen. Maybe, this is just happened or something like that. What are your fears about this? What are your fears? Fears. Oh, secrets. Yeah. This priestess in the reverse. This is, somebody who's in silence, who's selfish, ignorance, misunderstanding. Like, these are secrets, harm, a hidden harm. This is a hidden agenda. Somebody has a hidden agenda. This is probably what you're fearing right now. This betrayal or something. Somebody's trying to get away with something, and these are your fears. These are secrets. Your fears are somebody's, trying to hide something from you. This can be that you're disconnected from your intuition too, as well. But I feel like for some of you, I feel like this is somebody who is keeping something hidden, a hidden agenda from you, who's trying to be sneaky. Okay, how others see you. This is how others see you. Libra. I'm getting same sex as well. Yeah, queen and queen here. Somebody try to get away with something. Came at them, fast or something like that. But right now this is how others are seeing you for in, maybe, resting, meditating, withdrawing, recuperating, contemplating. This is how others see you right now. Contemplating, being in solitude, resting, relaxing, maybe staying away from all of them and just, contemplating about this, recuperating maybe from your losses. Maybe, you were peaceful and everything, and here comes this person coming at you. Well, this can be coming. So, what you really wish for right now, Tower. For some of you, you just want change. All right. You want to just release all this crap from you and release and just get out of here. All right. You just want to release these burdens. You want to leave. You want to just, pack your things and get out of there. Upheaval of some sort, Yeah, but this is, what you really wish for is just, to awaken, like find out the truth. I feel for some of you, a sudden insight of some sort. Like, let me just, sudden insort, sudden insight of some sort. You guys are wishing for is maybe some kind of clarity, or some kind of a revelation of some sort. Like, you want the truth here. For some of you, you just want the truth to come out. Okay. What's the answer to their question? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome for them? What's the outcome? Yeah, you're moving on. Ace of Wands with clarity and a breakthrough, with new creations, with new projects, with new opportunities. That's right. All the three of these came through. The Chariot with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is what your future, okay? This is your outcome, the answer to your question, guys. You're going to be moving on, all right? With clarity, with the new position, with the new job, with new opportunities. with new breakthroughs, new ideas, being confident and moving on strong. All right. Yeah. Being clear about everything, wanting to, create something. This is new inspiration. This is new beginnings, growth, all of that good stuff, baby. Okay. All of that good stuff. Just, you're going to all your wishes are going to be coming true here. All right. Wishes granted. Just heard that. Wishes are granted. Mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas. All right. So, yeah, this is your outcome clarity. You could be seeing 111 or 117 or 777 is significant. All right. The 16th is significant. The 7th, October 12th is significant as well. The 17th, September 17th is significant. October 17th is significant. You can be dealing with the Cancer, a Virgo. That's what I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? What else? What else you want to tell me about them? What else? What else? King of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally balanced here. What about the King of Cups? Who has control? Let's see, water here again. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, the devil. All right, it's King of Cups, the devil. Yeah, I feel like this person's toxic, straight up. This person is toxic or whatever. They're diplomatic, they're controlling. They try to control things. This is somebody who's also a supportive leader of some sort, but they're controlling and they're toxic. All right. Six of Wands with the Strength card. Yeah, you're moving on from this with the Six of Pentacles. Again, 666. You can be seeing 666 right now. 86 is also significant, but yeah, this is, you're moving on with public recognition and victory. All right. And confidence. You're moving away from this person here. Yeah, you're gonna progress. You're gonna be moving on. Yeah, with the Chariot. Yeah, yes, new breakthroughs. Strength, passion, inner strength. You're gonna have a lot of inner strength right here. You're gonna be able to control. Leo is significant. Aries, Sagittarius. Also, you can be going into a relationship here, or I feel like it's a give and take here. You're receiving, giving. Maybe, for some of you, you're paying off some from debt right now, but this is somebody who's going to be generous, or who's generous here. I feel like, for some of you, you want to reciprocate, like, a giving and receiving relationship, like you're done from that toxicity. Yeah, victorious, and your self-confidence here is big right now. Confidence and courage, and you wanting to, have a balance in your relationship, receiving and giving, sharing. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This is negative mindset here. This is a victim mentality, being entrapped here. This is entrapment. Let me one more. What is this? Nine of... I feel like somebody in your energy right here is stingy, being negative, not wanting to give. But we have 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles. This is wealth, financial security, long-term success, generational wealth is here. Okay. I feel like somebody's got to get out of a negative mindset or whatever in order to get into this generational wealth here. Like self-imposed here. Like, don't, you're self-imposed. You're doing this to yourself kind of thing here. But there's a give and take of some sort. There's a give and take. It's like something was entrapped or something. I feel like somebody, I don't know, I feel like somebody took something away from somebody here. You can be trapped right now. Maybe somebody, entrapped you in something here. No, I just want this one. Spiritual practices came out. Becoming aware to intuition and guides. Yeah, like, somebody's not trusting their intuition here. Somebody's definitely ignoring their intuition. Somebody's definitely ignoring their intuition. Working on inner healing and issues with codependencies. Yeah. Spiritual practices. Somebody is maybe going into, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of recuperation is here. Somebody's recuperating from something, or spirituality. Something happened to do with something spiritual, becoming aware of intuition and guides. Yeah, meditating and releasing self-limiting beliefs. That's right, that's what this is. That's why you got this, the eight of swords. Like, this is negative thoughts, but I feel like, for some of you, you're turning this around here. You're working on inner healing and issues with codependency. Yeah, that's right. You're finding your faith and your purpose into something. You're moving forward with confidence. You're becoming aware and to intuition and your guides here. You can be 52 or 25, or have a 25-year-old, working on inner healing and issues with codependency. Maybe you're getting rid of toxicities here for some of you. You're like, yeah, you're getting rid of toxic people or toxic things around you. Moving on with clarity, taking action with courage, and you're controlling something here. You're looking for calm and hope again. Like, I used to be happy. I used to be good. What happened? These people trying to come through, be all deceitful in my energy and stuff, sending me bad energy, getting me into this, bad energy period is what I'm picking up here. This high priestess in reverse here. Nasty energy. Oh, letting go of emotional burdens. There it is. Letting go of emotional burdens here. Okay, this is confirmation with that. Moving on. Letting go of emotional burdens. A key to healing and growth and connection. All right. So acknowledgement of feelings and that of your twin. So acknowledging of your feelings. Somebody here is getting awakened and being aware of their feelings here. Like, that's it. No more toxicity. I'm not dealing with somebody. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn too. Okay. Letting go of emotional burdens. 21 is here. All right. October 21st is here. October 12th is here. Okay. You can have a 12-year-old, or your birthday can be on the 12th. But, again, for some of you, you're letting go, of these emotional burdens. This is what's about to happen, your immediate future. And this is confirmation of it. For some of you, forgiveness is in order here. Letting go of these emotional burdens. And then for some of you, you're attached. You're attached to this person. The number 2, again, is significant. You can be seeing 222, that number, or 22, or that, but for some of you, you're afraid of the unknown. You're attached to this person. You're afraid of the unknown. Karmic ties and responsibilities, karmic ties to this person in a committed relationship with someone else. Maybe somebody's in a committed relationship with someone else, or was in a created, in a relationship, in a committed relationship. What else? What is this? King of Cups, Spirit. Wow. Yeah, new births, new birth, new birth. For some of you, maybe you have a baby, you're pregnant, you have a baby, or you're pregnant, or you're about to have a child. Creation and metaphoresis. Yeah, awakenings too. Somebody awakened to some shit here. All right, coming into being, birthing something new. Maybe an idea. Maybe you're, birthing something new. That's why you got this wealth card here, and you're grounding. For some of you, this is you. You have financial security, family, long-term contribution, but coming into being. For some of you, you're coming into your being. Okay, you have a new birth. You have new awakenings. Or you could be, new birth. Creation and metaphoresis. Like, for some of you, you've been seeing butterflies too, as well. You can be seeing butterflies, or you have pictures of your butterflies in your house. I don't know, but there's butterflies everywhere here. I see butterflies. All right, back to life. Back to life. This is a resurrected relationship or a situation. All right, unresolved issues, loose ends, unfinished business with this toxic person. Okay, you have unfinished business with this toxic person. All right, this is a resurrected relationship or a situation. That's been having, that's coming back here, but it's toxic. It's unresolved issue with this toxic person, or loose ends. Somebody has to tie up some loose ends, unfinished business with this devil person here. All right, how much time we have? I see 22 again. 22 is significant. That number 22, 12, 12, 12, that number 12 or 21. All right. Movement. You're moving forward here. All right. Again, with the movement, the Chariot. This is what's about to come. All right, guys. This is what's about to come. Movement, public recognition, victorious, having progress. All right. Advancing to the next level. You're going forward despite all these challenges too. You're going forward despite all these challenges and stuff and these burdens and shit. You're going to be seeing progress. All right. All right. So we have a direction. That's right. Movement and then direction. Okay. Movement and then direction. You're being on the right path. All right. With the strength and the courage to move forward. The inner strength that you're going to have. You're going to be finding direction in life and your own North Star. That's right. You're going to be going into your North Star here, with passion and courage right above that. And then justice. You're going to get justice with this money. All right. Doing what you think is right, or only honesty brings success. So spiritual order, the truth. All right. This is the giving, receiving card, the Six of Pentacles. So this is, sharing, generosity, receiving, wealth. So you're going to get your justice. You will be receiving your justice here with this money. So death and a rebirth again, death and a rebirth. So I feel like for somebody they gave, like if somebody had their spiritual awakenings of some sort here, they had, some kind of revelation here of some sort. Okay, afterlife. They say blessing of a long life, death and rebirth, reincarnation. All right, for some of you, you recoordinated here and you have some kind of past with somebody here, but you're doing something, and I feel like somebody did something again here. But a death and a rebirth, there was an awakening of some sort because you got new birth here. And this is where your sacred chakra is. So, yeah, negative thoughts here. self-imposed restriction, and then with the reincarnation card. All right, so some of you had awakenings after all this negative shit that happened to you. All right, all this negative stuff that happened to you, all these sores on your back, you had some kind of awakening of some sort with it. Too many cards. What's the 10 of Pentacles here? What's the 10 of Pentacles for Libra? What's the 10 of Pentacles for Libra? Divine intervention. That's what that is. Divine intervention is here. All right. Stop something bad from occurring. So something, your spirit guides are helping you, get through this right here. You got spirit guides that are helping you get through this. Miracles, turn of event. Miraculous turn of events. All right. And that's with the wealth card above it. The divine forcing a change. So you have your spirit guides that are helping you, and they stop something bad from occurring with this money, okay? With this money. But the divine is forcing a change of some sort. The divine is forcing of change. They're leading me to this. Oh my God. This card did not belong there, but the moon, and it belongs to this deck. It happened for a reason. Isn't that crazy? Okay, the moon. Something is hidden. All right, there's something hidden here. Well, this has to do with intuition, illusion, mystery, subconscious. All right. Wow. The moon. Yeah, definitely something here is a mystery. Somebody was giving somebody an illusion or some sort, but this is also intuition, your subconscious, premonitions. Something's telling me, like, to listen to your intuition, guys. You might not be listening to your intuition. And again, this is Pisces energy, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Your spirit guides are, trying to tell you something, or, maybe you're becoming more aware of your intuition for some of you as well. What's the twisted oracle? Why are you pushing me to this here? Why are you pushing me over there to the twisted oracle? Do they have a message here? Yep, that's it. These two. Karmic ties. Look at that. Karmic ties and a trap. All right. Karmic ties and a trap. All right. Somebody's probably trying to trap you here, trying to be sneaky, trying to do something behind your back here. Be careful. All right. It could be for money. Okay, it could be for money. Your intuition is right about something here, and it's a karmic tie. Be careful of a condom being popped or something, or somebody putting a hole in it or something like that. But it's a trap of some sort. Somebody's trying to be sneaky about something here. All right, this Queen of Cups. Okay, so be careful. Something about a water sign. Very significant, a water sign. I'm seeing nothing but water right now. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Karmic ties. All right, karmic ties. What else? Let me see what the juju is here. What is the juju for Libra, spirit? What's going on here with Libra? It's karmic ties with somebody. Somebody is attached, and somebody, I feel like, is trapped in this unfinished business. Maybe from your past life. You have karmic ties from your past life, something from your past life here. Toxic. You got karmic ties to this person, but somebody, you're going to be moving on from this. Doing what you think is right. You're going to be doing what you think is right. Something to do with, reincarnation in this life, though, afterlife. That's all you want. Contact me spells. All right, contact me spells. Somebody wants you to contact them. All right, they want you to reach out first. A sudden urge to want to contact them. This is you. or them, a butt dial call and hang up games, okay? This is contact me spells. Somebody wants you to contact them, all right? Wants you to reach out first. A sudden urge to want to contact them, or something to do with a butt dial or a call and a hang up games, okay? Hang up games. I'm gonna get one from here. One from here to wrap it up, Spirit. What else do you want to tell Libra? Oh, that's too many. Oh boy. Wow. A lot to say, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and, comment down below if you have any questions or anything, okay? But this is testimony, just came out, all right? The number 32 is significant. 1978 is also significant, all right? Someone will speak up for you, speaking your truth and speaking so out after being unheard. Evidence, you know? This is out after being unheard. This is somebody speaking up. That's it. Someone will speak up for you, or you're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be speaking out speaking out after being unheard, or you have evidence of something. All right? Again, it's all wraps up into this here. Testimony. All right, beating around the bush. Somebody around you is beating around the bush, not being forthcoming, not saying something directly, difficult to say, or afraid or shy. This can be you or them. Okay, this can be you or them. Somebody's beating around the bush in your energy. Again, you or them, not being forthcoming, not saying something directly, difficult to say, all right, or afraid or shy. It could be either both, or either or. You know your story, okay? You can be attached, something like that, or somebody's beating around the bush. You can have a 17-year-old child. 1978 is significant. You can be 23 years old. A 13-year-old child is coming up here. Fireworks, July. Somebody's birthday here is in July as well. Or somebody also can have an issue with screaming and yelling, is what I just heard as well, or seeing. Okay? Oh, all right. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Okay. Mwah. I love you, Libra. I will see you soon. And peace out. Don't be mean too, because mean people suck. Bye. Peace out.